Originally from Kansas, and I was a farmer in Kansas and had a lot of addiction problems, and went out to Hope by the Sea here and went through treatment here, and then decided to go on and to help others out. So I went back and got my chemical dependency degree, and then was able to come back to Hope and start my career here. I went through the program. I actually went through the program a couple times. First time was about 4 years ago, and then I went back home and relapsed, went back out to my old ways, you might say. Got divorced from my wife, and my life was really falling apart. I just got word that I was getting divorced. She didn't tell me. I just got letters in the mail and a phone call from her lawyer. I sat there in my kitchen in my rural house in Phillipsburg, Kansas, and I had a loaded .357 Magnum, and I was gonna either kill myself or go back to rehab. And I spent the entire day battling with that decision. There was a lot of doubt in my mind on whether I wanted to go back because it had failed so many times in the past. And I didn't, I thought, what is gonna be different? I've already tried this before. What is gonna be different for me this time? And so, luckily I was able, my family found me. They said, Will, give it another shot, try it again. And I, reluctantly at the time, I was really not thinking it was going to work, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go back and give it a shot. I started listening to the people here. I started taking advice from people here. When they said, Will, I think that you need to maybe stay out here. I think maybe you need to relocate. I think maybe you need to stay in treatment a little bit longer. I think, I don't think a 30-day treatment is gonna work for you. I think maybe you ought to extend that out. All my previous treatments have been 30, 45 days. And, I wasn't able to develop the kind of skills that I needed in order to be successful in recovery. So this time I said, you know what, okay, if you say I need to be here for 60 days, I'll be here for 60 days. I ended up doing 3 months of inpatient, and then I did 7 months of outpatient. And during the outpatient portion, I was in a sober living house that Hope by the Sea has. And I was able to go back to school, transition slowly back into life. And today, I'm living in an apartment. I'm actually going to be moving into a condo. Things are really looking up for me today.